every time I talk to a homeowner, I ask about their financial situation, but I also ask about their household. I'm asking how many people are living there with you, and a lot of times people are like, why are you asking?
Yeah.
And it's not because we're like just probing who's all there, but we're based with volunteers. Our volunteers are actually doing the repairs. So it helps Kyle know what kind of environment he's bringing the volunteers into. Are you going to have a packed house full of young kids? That adds a different dynamic
Exactly.
to how he would do repairs with his volunteers.
Yeah. And another big thing, this kind of goes into step 2 of kind of what we walk through is, depending on what repair we're doing, we have to have financials, we have to have tax returns, we have to have bank statements. If there's multiple people living in the house, we have to know who's working, who's not working. And so, let's talk a little bit about that of why we have to ask for those things. And that again, we're not asking our homeowners to give a dime. That is not what it's about. It's not about us vetting to then say, oh, you can afford to give this. So can you explain a little bit why we have to get those?
Yeah, primarily because it's a free service for the homeowner. We are looking for a very specific audience of who is needing a low income, and we have that on our website listing where you fall. But we have to see financial statements that compare and show that that's your story. And it's not to just prove that this is your situation. It tells us your story. It tells us that I have a really serious issue and I have no funds to do it. It also allows us to tell your story to people who want to donate. And if they understand the financial situation along with the repair need, they're way more willing to donate. And sometimes if it's through water repairs and we're working with the city or the government, it's just something that they're asking for us to keep.
So we don't ask anything for personal gain. We don't ask anything to just try to dig. Everything that we try to ask and we try to do is literally to try to give the best that we can to the homeowners that we serve. And again, everybody has a boss. Everybody has loopholes they have to jump through. Everybody has T's they have to cross, and these are just ones for us. So we try to walk folks through that, but that is a big thing that we're noticing. There's a lot of misunderstanding, and two, and it's not anything we've done, but there's a lot of mistrust because we've seen people, and it gets back to us talking about understanding and knowing what repairs need to be done. When you do try to pay somebody and the work's not done correctly, now you don't trust. And so that's a part of what we do is we're coming in and rebuilding that trust with people. We're rebuilding that connection. And again, we're not asking for anything financial. We're just asking for your financials.
And that makes me think of that motto, repairing homes and hearts.
And hearts.